What's up? Welcome back to 5Q Sports. Here for episode 19. I'm your host Eddie, and we got Vic, Jeff, and Toby walk with us today. Say
What's
what's
going
up, y'all.
on?
How y'all feeling today?
What's good?
Good.
What's good?
No
Same
complaints, man. No
old. Back for
complaints.
another one.
Was on
Another
vacation last
flight.
week. I ain't go nowhere, but sometimes you just need a little mental reset. You know how that be.
I feel you. I feel you. So we're getting knee deep into the NFL season, so we're gonna just jump straight into it. So as of right now, the Jets are the worst team in the NFL. Who would you blame for this 0-6 start? I'm gonna start with Jeff.
Honestly, at this point, when do we start blaming Fields? When is that coming? Because everybody's saying he's an okay quarter. He's a good quarterback at when he can be, but it seems like every team he goes to is bad. Like other teams have like found success that he's left, and I like Fields, but personally, when do we start pointing that finger? Because it's got to be him at some point. There's one common denominator. It might be a hot take, but it's kind of we're seeing a pattern here. It's like every team he kind of stinking them up. So I don't know.
I don't know how y'all was sold on Justin Fields to begin with. I agree. I'm right there with Jeff. Uh, the Jets are always a poverty franchise anyway, since Joe Namath, which is like the 60s. So they've struggled to find quarterback success. I mean, the year they bring in Aaron Rodgers, we thinking we finna change everything. Boom, ACL first game of the year. Next year you come through with Justin Fields, new head coach, new dynamics, thinking everything gonna be different. Nope, 0-6. So I'm a blame front office, but I gotta go Justin Fields too at the same time. I've never been sold on his play as a quarterback. He has yet to prove me wrong. I don't even know what year this is for him. Year 6, year 5. You still haven't shown me that you can lead teams and be a serviceable quarterback. I mean, like last week, I heard he threw like 46 completion percentage, something ridiculous. Didn't do anything good. It was 46 something, 46 yards, 46 completion percentage. It was bad. But they don't have any other options, so they got to rock out. But Glenn is on record saying they riding with Justin, they dying with Justin. So we're gonna be seeing Fields for the rest of the year for the most part. But the team isn't good. Their online is tattered. Brees Hall is receivers. Garrett Wilson out. So who are they throwing it to? Defense is mug. Defenses, I don't even know what Sauce Gardner doing. It's just all bad right now. It's just all bad. So yeah, the 0-6 start, it's organization because this is just their culture. But at the same time, I gotta blame quarterback too, man, for sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Sounds
lie.
like
He
a
tricked
cursed
me.
franchise.
He tricked me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I saw what he did with my boy DJ Moore.
Yeah, he was
He
talking
gave
all
DJ
that.
Moore 13. He gave DJ Moore 1,300 yard season. I said, oh yeah, this boy showing me something. And sometimes you can say, I guess I would agree with Jeff that wherever he leaves, they end up doing better the next year. But I don't know. It's like I guess he's just ass, bro. Because like I'm trying to find an excuse for him because like he won four
Yeah,
games with the Steelers. He won four
I
games and
like
then they
him
benched him.
too.
Yeah, but it's just like
I,
no
we
NFL
gotta
quarterback should have 45 passing yards in the game, bro, and take 9 sacks. That nigga suck.
Yeah,
what
that's what it was.
we
49.
Wait,
gotta
It was
call a
something
what?
spade a
ridiculous.
spade at
I'm
one
Yeah,
sorry,
it
but
time.
was
like
something bad, bro. It was 48, 49 something.
He doing worse than Jalen Hurts. Like, come on,
yeah,
dog. This
bro.
is
Like I'm
crazy.
sorry. I'm
Jalen,
sorry for
oh
my
my
take
God.
before the season. I was wrong. I'll be the first one to admit it on here. I was wrong about the Jets. I don't know why I believed in the New York Jets. They haven't shown me anything in the last 20 years to believe in them. That is on me. That is on me. Lack of ball knowledge right there. I am sorry.
Cursed franchise, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, curse, super curse, man. I don't know, like, and they gonna probably pick #1 overall next year, and who I don't even know who they take, bro. Like, it's cooked, bro.
Facts.
It's really bad. It's really bad right now.
So, moving on to the next topic. So, now that we're pretty deep into the NFL season, who do you guys think would be the MVP if the season ended today?
Probably Baker
Mm,
Mayfield.
Bake. I think everyone's gonna say Bake. It's too early to call. I think Bake has done like just masterful things this year for us to like really be saying him. I think that's warranted. But I think Justin Herbert, man, I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
I will sleep on Herbie. I thought Herbie was a little disappointing. I thought he had all the talent, but couldn't put it together. He showed me this year. Nah, he's got it. He has the moxie. He has the arm. He's always had the arm, but he has the team around him. He's clearly a leader. He's locked in, man. He's locked in. I think the loss of the Giants was was a little mishap, a little bump in the road outside. And even then, I thought he played a really solid game. So I think sneaky dark horse would be Justin Herbert if they can finish the season strong, come out with 12, 13 wins on the year. Even 11 wins on the year, I can see him sneaking that MVP. Pat Mahomes is always going to be in the race, of course, but I know Baker right now is the overall favorite. But if I were to give someone like a dark horse that could come sneak it away, if they continue to play how they've been playing, I think Justin Herbert, man. Yeah.
Sure, for sure. Jeff, you have any thoughts on who could be MVP this year? Or are you agreeing with it?
I'm agreeing because it's Baker. He's playing top tier football right now. You know who I want to say. I definitely want to say Dak, but we just don't got the record. We can't put Dak in there with the record the way we got. No, so it's Baker all the way. I don't got
Sure.
anybody else that's on that level to me besides Dak
Sure.
with a winning record.
What is
But
Dak doing this year? When you get the chance,
he's
put that
number
up
one
for us.
offense in the NFL. Like he
That is
literally is.
meaningless. Y'all defense isn't doing anything. So
I mean,
has
that's
to
what I'm saying. I'm like, with a winning record, he is an MVP talks. I mean, but he's not. He don't got to win a record. So it's as simple as that. We can't put him in there, and not at all.
For sure.
And that's coming from me. We can't put him in there.
For sure, for sure. I understand. So speaking of MVPs, the two-time MVP Lamar Jackson has been injured for the last couple of weeks, and the Ravens are currently struggling this year, and they're currently 1-5. Who would you necessarily blame for this start to the season, or could it just be the injury bug cut up to y'all? I'm gonna ask either one of y'all, Tobi or Vid. Both y'all Ravens fans, so
Pop, you got it. I don't want you. You go ahead and me.
All right, all right.
I
First of
can't
all,
either.
fuck everybody on that team except Lamar Jackson, because like it gets to a point, bro. It gets to a point. So like I knew we was gonna have a rough season after we lost week 1 to Buffalo. There's no
Paper
excuse to losing
translator.
that game. There
Facts.
is no excuse to lose a game when you're up 15 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's like being up 30 points in an NBA game with 6 minutes left and you blow the lead. That should not be happening, bro. But I can't say I'm surprised because the Ravens have a history of blowing big leads. And I think if we would have won that game, our season is completely different. Like I hate to be like a domino effect or a butterfly guy type of guy, but it's showing. Zach Orr still don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't even know how he got the job.
No clue. Swear to God.
How
Worst
you go
DC
from a
I've ever
linebackers
seen.
coach? How do you go from a linebackers coach to a DC? You know what it is? You know what it is? Steve Bisciotti is cheap as shit, and he didn't want to go out there and get an actual DC. So he just grabbed a nigga
No,
off a
no, no,
Wish.
no,
He grabbed the nigga off the street.
no Biscotti this.
Fuck
I
him.
shout out Biscotti, man.
Nah, fuck everybody
Shout out
not named Lamar
Biscotti, man.
Jackson. Zach Orr don't know what he doing. Fucking John Harbaugh still don't know what he doing. The defense soft as shit. Offensive line ass. Outside of
Dog
Tyler
water.
Linderbaum and Ronnie Stanley
Dog
ass.
water. Dog water.
So basically, the whole team is at fault but Lamar Jackson. And I hate to be a Lamar whatchamacall, but Lamar really has not done. Besides that Kansas City game, Lamar has played good in every single game. Well, I guess you could say the Lions game, but I don't know, bro. It gets to a point. Niggas got to go. Niggas got to go. Like the Ravens like being mediocre. It seems like I'm convinced that we just like to be a team that's good enough to get to the playoffs and then just get bounced
Play
out in the
down
first
the
or second round.
talent, bro. Facts, bro.
And the talent
Nah,
is
yeah,
there.
it's
The
annoying,
talent
bro.
be there too. That's what be most the frustrating part.
We got D Hop.
Man,
We wasting
I
D
don't
Hop.
even.
Jair
It's
Alexander. Has he even played?
wasting D Hop.
What is Jair doing?
Waste of
I
I
ain't
assignment,
ain't gonna
bro.
lie.
y'all done built up a retirement home,
I ain't
man.
gonna lie. Y'all
Golly.
might hate me for this, but I'm not gonna lie. Y'all NBA comp is the Sixers for sure.
Ooh,
Y'all
that's rough.
NBA comp is the Sixers.
Is it
I,
that
I,
Listen,
don't,
bad?
I don't know.
but
We made it to
this,
the. You could say the Houston Rockets from James
We
Harden's time. We've made it to the playoffs more than the
man,
Sixers have.
that's even
Like what?
worse. That's worse.
But the Sixers
That's
haven't even
just
made
as
it to the
bad,
playoffs
if
like that.
not worse.
When was the last time the
Y'all
Sixers
do
have
got
played
an
in the
That's
out of world
playoffs?
not
talent in Lamar.
success, bro. Man,
yeah, you got an
it
MVP
is.
level talent. Y'all have a
And
good
then
enough team,
another thing,
but
our coaching is so dumb. Harbaugh, like I said, he doesn't know what he's doing, and he likes to play guys that don't need to be in the game. Why is Daniel Falele is still playing on our offensive line? I couldn't tell you.
Bro, get 77 off the field. Oh,
I
my.
couldn't tell you.
Bro, oh, I swear to you, I've never seen us be so content with mediocre play in my entire life as a Ravens fan.
He's
How
not
has he
holding them
not been
boys
benched?
accountable. He's not holding nobody accountable, bro.
It's mind-boggling. It's absolutely asinine. It's ridiculous. ridiculous how we haven't just put anybody at guard at this point. Anybody but 77. Get 77 off the field. Every game since the year has started, bro has either whiffed viciously on it feels like almost every snap. Like when you watch tape, it feels like almost every snap. He's either getting mauled viciously or he's not blocking his assignment. It is
Literally.
absolutely crazy. And we keep making excuses for it because he's a half decent run blocker. No, he is not. He's terrible in pass pro. He whiffs all the time in run blocking schemes. It's absolutely ridiculous. Lamar is going to suffer for this. We've already seen Lamar get hurt because of this nonsense, and we're going to
Literally,
keep
bro.
perpetuating it for what? I don't know. I won't blame Biscotti. Biscotti is my unc. That's big boy. Salute Biscotti. I'm not going to blame my boss at all. I'm not even going to blame GM. I'm going to leave GM because, he built the roster, got us right with Ozzy. I ain't even going to go there. I'm going to start with John and work my way down. And honestly, I'm going to give John some grace. He's suffering from success. He's been doing the same thing for, 15, 20 years. He think it's still 2013. All right, that's just what it is, bro. What you want me to do? I'm riding down with my coach. I got you. I'm sorry. It looked terrible, but I got you. We got to start with Zach Warren, this god-awful defense. What is this scheme we running? What in the hell are we doing on defense? Marlo, you bum. Why are you podcasting? Stop podcasting, bro. We're 1-5. I'm sorry that no one told you that you are already more than an athlete. You're a human being. Stop podcasting. You're a leader. Stop podcasting. It makes no sense. I'm tired, bro. This is the worst Ravens team I've seen in my entire life being a Ravens fan. And I've been a Ravens fan since 2005. This is the worst. And I was there when we was winning 5 games with Steve McNair. I was there. This is the worst Ravens team I've ever seen. Even if we turn the year around, make the playoffs, do whatever everyone's saying because the back end of our schedule is weak and is they just as dog water as us right now. I don't care. This team needs to change, bro. We need to get edge rush. If we don't trade for somebody at the trade deadline, if we are content with this roster at hand, bro, we're not going to not only lose in the first round even if we do make the playoffs, we are going to have another regress season in a year that we were supposed to be Super Bowl favorites, in a year where we were supposed to be going to the Barty party doing the Barty dance. We're not going to be doing none of that. It's mind-boggling to me how we've got to this point. I'm with WAP on this. I'm not blaming Lamar. He literally is everything. Derrick Henry, you're supposed to be King Henry. Run through
Sorry as
somebody. You
fuck.
250. Stop stiff arming these boys. Run through them. You 250. It makes no sense. The passion I have for the Ravens is because this is genuinely the worst team I've ever had to witness with my eyes. And I would say first, fire Zach Orr. Get him out of here. He don't know what he's doing as a DC. I'm sorry to
Expeditiously,
say,
please,
Zach
bro.
Orr, respect to you as a Ravens linebacker from the time you played here, but bruh, you're not a good DC. I'm sorry to say. Go back to being a position coach. Because when you have your linebackers getting washed, because the D-line getting washed, and we don't have a scheme to put our guys in the best positions to make plays, it starts with you, big boy. I'm sorry to tell you. Like, it starts with you. Because it's not like we can't scheme something up to get our guys in the right positions. But we run we run a terrible scheme. Point blank period. Why are we still running a 34 defense? Make it make sense. We don't have the D line. We don't have the D line or the linebacking core to have 34 defense. Switch it up. Go big nickel on them. Like I'd rather us do that. Have Starks be on the line. Have Hamilton be on the line, but we don't do it. It makes no sense to me. It's just nonsensical. Us letting McDonald go when he should have been promoted and we should have moved Harbaugh to front office was a mistake, and we paying the consequences for it. We're 1-5, and if we lose this upcoming Sunday, it's over. Season's over. I'm done. I don't even want to talk Raven ball no more. Don't even speak Raven to me. I might slap you. It's bad. It's bad. It's terrible. No exaggeration either. It's terrible. Absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. One in
Well
five,
said.
bro. The Jaguars are better than us. If you would have told me in August that the Jaguars would have a better record than us, I would have been like, you a fool. You
The
don't know no ball.
Jaguars, the Carolina
Ooh,
You don't know
Panthers,
no ball.
the Miami Dolphins have a better record
this
than us
breaks my
currently.
heart.
How?
We fucking suck,
We
bro.
on the same level as the Jets.
Shit, the New York Giants have a better record than us currently.
Why just like
Make it
Cooper
make
Rush?
sense. It don't make no
That is
sense.
not a scheme
It don't
fit.
make no sense, bro.
Crazy.
It don't make no
We
sense.
got
We're
all
not
these man corners and niggas want to keep playing this weak ass zone.
Bro, and don't get me started on Marlo. I don't even want to be like, dog, you should have a life outside of the game. No one's saying you shouldn't, boss man. But when you are looked as a leader, 10-year vet on the same team, and you're
Facts, bro.
podcasting after losses, you clearly don't understand what the excellence looks like, gang. Would Nick Saban approve of this?
Mm-mm. And then we got the
I
worst
don't
part about
know.
this Ravens
I
defense,
don't know.
bro. Niggas who have been asked for like the last year or two look like superstars against the Ravens. CJ Stroud, phenomenal. Fuck the
I
Houston
mean,
Texans, by the way.
I
Pat
mean, we've been
Mahomes was
punching
looking
him
like
in the face for
ass.
years, and now
Pat
he
Mahomes
cooking
was
us
looking
up,
like
dicing us
ass
up.
for the last year and a half. He had a resurgence on us, bro. Like the shit is ridiculous. I'm willing to
Maybe
bet
the
if we play
worst.
the Jets this year, Justin Fields would throw 4 touchdowns
Oh
on the
my
Ravens defense.
god,
I swear to God he would.
yo,
I swear to God.
He would be back. He would be back.
like
We saw all
no
hell
doubt.
Justin
When
Fields.
we play the Steelers, we probably gonna lose, and we gonna get punched. We gonna get punched in the face. When we play the Steelers this year, we're gonna get punched in the face. We're gonna get punched in the face
Mind you, they
because
only have one
we don't
receiver and
have
we'll
the O
probably
line
still
to
lose.
contend with their defense. We don't. We don't have the O line. We just don't. We gonna get punched in the face. Like T.J. Watt is gonna have a field day. Like T.J. Watt is gonna be dragging on us crazy. Like that defensive line for them boys when Harmon in them is gonna be harming us. Like I'm telling you, they're gonna be killing us. And it is disappointing to see. And I don't even know how we got here. And the organization ain't asking the right questions. Because the way me and Watt feel should be how the organization should be feeling. They should be cussing them boys out and pointing fingers like, what are y'all doing? What in the hell are y'all doing? We were Super Bowl favorites, and now we're 1-5. And now we're hoping and praying to God that somehow Lamar can do Lamar Villas magic again and get us to a comparable record and give us the ability to make a crazy run. Why should we even be in this position, gang? Why? Why? It's nonsensical. And as a Raven fan, I'm disappointed and I'm actually disgusted with everything I've seen from this coaching staff to this defense to this offense. We are getting some guys back this week: Lamar, Pat Ricard, Roquan. We get some guys back this week to see if we can maybe put something together. But I have no faith in these boys. These boys aren't serious. Marlo defo ain't serious. This defensive line is dog water. Our linebacking core is getting washed out by the defensive line. That's dog water. So them boys is dog water. And our DBs, who knows what the hell they doing? It's literally just Kyle Hamilton. I hate to say it. And Kyle Hamilton been looking about average for the last 2-3 weeks. So I don't know what to tell you as a Ravens fan. It's disgusting. It's deplorable. It's asinine. It's nasty work. It's the nastiest work I've seen in my 20 plus years being a Ravens fan. It's nasty work. It's the nastiest work. The Redskins have a better record. Excuse me, the Commanders. Who ain't care? We used to run the DMV. What is this? What is this? It's get me off of this topic, bro. Because we can talk Baltimore all day.
Well said.
Get me off of this topic,
Well
bro.
said, man. Well
Get
said.
me off of
Definitely
this
gonna
topic,
move
bro.
on to your Cowboys. So we had the issue with Trevon Diggs being out with a concussion, and no one knows how it happened. Apparently, it's an incident at home. So we were talking earlier. So do you think this is a sign that he's out on his way out of here?
I think so. I think it's like everybody, the
Is
rumors
this a
going
rumor?
around. Everybody, yeah.
Him and
No, it's
Stephon was
just the fact
fighting
he's out for the game.
Damn.
Oh, it could be
because
something like that. I don't know
Stephon
what
got a
this
chest
is.
injury too. So a lot of people think that they was probably in the house fighting or some
What's
shit.
going on?
Yeah, because Stephon don't have no comments on it. Trey don't have no comments on. Jerry don't got no comments. All we know is he's out for the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
them
we don't
they
know
was up to
what
something. Either them
happened.
niggas was
Like
fighting
I
or they was
don't
fighting
know.
some other niggas. Something had to tell.
Yeah, we ain't gonna know
Something
until we
happened that they
know.
don't want to talk about.
Nobody wants to
What,
bring it up.
what,
It's
is it,
kind of crazy.
what does this mean for y'all defense? Y'all defense was already worse than the league. Now y'all losing one of y'all outside corners. What does this mean for y'all defense?
It might
Who's
get
looking at
better. It might get better.
Wow.
Because I
Wow.
mean, Diggs after the ACL has been getting cooked lately.
Yeah,
So
he hasn't been the
we
same.
got Carson coming back this game, and I think he's coming back this game, but he might step up, and we don't know. I won't know until we get there. Honestly, it can't be worse. I mean, it can't be worse. We already getting
You
cooked.
can only go up.
I'm just enjoying the moment at this point. Like I'm just happy to be here. So
The,
if we gonna get cooked, I might as well be entertained watching. Like I don't know, man. So this
I
Dig
got you.
stuff.
I got you.
I
So
would
let me
I
ask
just
you a
still wouldn't
question
be.
real quick.
Uh huh.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Let me ask y'all a question real quick. If Diggs was to get traded, what are like the best landing spots? Because the trade deadline is wearing up, like November coming around the corner. So if Diggs was to get traded, what would be like the best spots for Diggs to go?
Would it be crazy to send them to
Honestly, bro, I
Baltimore,
don't.
or would that be insane?
I'm good. I'm good. I already got a whole bunch of
Because I
Belichick's
don't know
corners. I
what
don't need
team would
anymore.
want Diggs. You know what I mean? We obviously seeing that he is not the same guy.
Yeah.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not the same guy at all. Like what? It sucks too because 7-Eleven was top tier in our defense, but we're not seeing the same Diggs. It just doesn't. I don't know where he would fit at because he's gonna end up like a Jerry Alexander. It's just going somewhere and they gonna bench him. Like I
Yeah.
don't.
Damn.
I don't know how this is
So
gonna
basically,
go.
he's like, you would say he's eclipsed his prime then.
I
So,
think
Which is
that
crazy
injury
because he's
did
only
change
like
him.
Short prime.
28. He's
Yeah,
only
I think
what,
that
27,
Short prime.
injury.
28?
If it wasn't for that injury, he would still be a top corner. But I think it did change him. He don't have the step no more. He's not that quick.
damn.
And it's affecting his game a lot. Like corners need that athleticism.
But I ain't hear
Like
you. I ain't hear y'all. My bad. Who you say that would be a good trade candidate for him?
No shit, nobody.
Baltimore,
We
but
don't know.
really nobody.
Well, yeah, Baltimore. That's a good point.
Anybody that needs
Like how you
anybody needs a
like how
corner
you put it.
bad. Like they don't have corners on the roster. Anybody that needs it. Golly, but it sucks to see because he was a top corner to me. I don't care how many yards he gave up on that record-breaking season. He's still a top corner to me.
For sure.
Crazy
On to the
take.
next
Okay.
topic. So Thursday night there was a matchup between the Bengals and the Steelers, and it's in quote unquote the unk off. So
I don't even know how
yeah.
they call it.
So what are your takeaways from that game?
I'm not gonna lie. I
Nice.
watched
Bengals ended
that
up winning that
game.
game.
I watched the game. It was fun. That
It
was
was
fun.
fun.
It took me back a little bit. That game
You
was
back in
actually more
2014.
fun than I thought. But it was more
Was
just
it?
Sam and Jamar Chase. And we've been missing that. I'm not gonna lie. Like they finally got a quarterback that'll just give it to Jamar Chase. The simplest thing you gotta do. And it was fun. It was very fun. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting it to be exciting at all, but it was good. It was cool. It came down to the wire. It was great.
Fuck DK Metcalf. He fucked my parlay up. All I needed was a touchdown. I would have hit for 500, bro. Fuck that nigga. How
You
you
got
got
you got to
45
call his
yards in the
number.
first, bro? How do you
We
have
can find you
45
something.
yards in the first quarter and then you end the game with 50? What? It was a good game though. Like sports bet and all that stuff aside, it was a good game. Jamar Chase is showing why he's probably wide receiver one in the NFL right now. Gave me a 40
Always.
ball in fantasy.
I got him over Jefferson. I hate to say it, Vic. You was right. I got him over
Yo,
Jefferson.
it'd be hard though, because
Bro,
like Jefferson is like you know,
Hey, Jefferson got.
nah,
I
bro.
don't know. He got it. He got
Bro,
it.
nah. What
But
Jamar
Jamar
do
Chase
with the rock,
athleticism. His
what
athleticism is too
Jamar
crazy.
do with the only
yeah.
thing that's holding Jamar back is his concentration job. Be like, Jamar, what were you thinking about? Like, bro,
I
just catch
think
the ball. Outside
the
of that,
catching is the
he
only thing.
is
If he get that ball in his
ridiculous.
hand,
Oh,
Man,
and
it's wraps.
I would like to say something. What he just did in that game, all those short, intermediate, outside routes, give that to AJ
yeah.
Brown. Let AJ Brown do shit like that.
He would wreck.
That's not a
He would
Simple.
bad
wreck.
take. That's not a
He
bad take.
Him,
would wreck.
him, and
And
whatchamacallit too,
DK.
Travis Hunter. In the Jaguars offense, let Travis Hunter work short, intermediate shit. He got the speed. Like, oh, these OCs overcomplicate the game of football. Why? I couldn't tell you.
Joe
Jamal
Flacco
was
barely knew the
killing Jalen
playbook.
Ramsey. He was killing Jalen Ramsey all night. And once he was done killing Jalen Ramsey, he gave some to Darius Slay. And then when he was done giving it to Darius Slay, Joey Porter Jr., you want
Facts.
some? I got to help it for you too.
I got some for you too, big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire
It was
Ramsey.
nothing. They can't stop Jamar Chase.
Yeah, facts.
Joe
He's
Flacco was
special, bro.
perfect. I don't know why they let him get Joe Flacco.
My
Mike
Especially when
Tomlin
y'all
said
QB
that.
is
situation
Mike
is
Tomlin said
terrible.
that's
that.
my takeaway. The Browns. What Cleveland?
Why?
Bro.
Y'all
They're
Why?
more,
quarterbacks are suck.
they are
Give
more
Shador
worried
a
Why?
about
chance.
they're
Make
more
it
worried
make
about
sense,
sabotaging
Cleveland.
Shador than winning games. I promise you. They
Which
care more
is
about
like
sabotaging that boy than winning
I
games.
don't even understand the thought processes through these. What is the ownership, coaching? What are they thinking? I don't get it.
That's
And
the way
then
we
you
had said a lot
play
with the
Dylan
Browns.
Gabriel's, and Dylan Gabriel's has a pretty bad game. I'm not gonna lie. It
Bro,
was a
you shouldn't
bad
be throwing the ball. You
opening
shouldn't be
start
throwing
for
the ball
Cuz.
50 times and then ending 150 yards. If my
Honestly,
Like
quarterback's
they should
throwing the
that's
give
ball
Shador
bad
50
a chance.
times, I
all.
need to see 350s to 400 yards.
Literally give
That's
Shador one game to prove himself. He's gonna wreck it. He's gonna ball. He's gonna ball. They just
couldn't
the
tell you what
politics.
Cleveland's thinking, bro.
Politics.
I don't
Politics.
even understand why
Politics is
politics
crazy.
matters at this point. I thought we were here to win football games, gang. Like, who
Literally.
cares? Like, who cares if he wants to get his dad a head coaching job? Who cares if he hold his wrist up? Who cares? Let's
Do y'all
win.
not want to win? They
Like,
don't care to win.
like,
They never
and,
did. They
like
never
I
did.
don't get it. And then you clearly don't clear to win. You clearly don't care to win because you trade Joe Flacco to a division rival that was dead in the water. They was roadkill. Jake Browning was the worst quarterback statistically in the league, and you gave him Joe Flacco for what? For what? Like Mike Tomlin at the presser was like, I don't even understand why Cleveland would do this. It makes no sense to me. It sounded like them boys in cahoots. It sounded like the Ohio teams was talking to each other backdoor work. Like that's what it sounded like to me. Because why would you do it? It makes absolutely no sense. And then the guy you start, the rookie you drafted over Shador, who everyone on planet Earth knows was a better prospect than Dylan Gabriel's. There's no bias to Shador. It's just the truth. If you was doing any draft evaluation, it was Dart, Cam, Shadur. You just have to no ball to no ball. Like that's all it is. And you start the guy that you took over him who was never better than him and he stinks up the bed. Now you guys look like idiots. For what? And in all honesty, that was my takeaway from the game. It wasn't the unk off. It wasn't the fact that Jamar was cooking. It wasn't even the fact that Aaron Rodgers is still that boy. Like Aaron Rodgers is still one
Hey,
of the
yeah,
best
he
I've
was
ever
throwing that
seen.
motherfucker. He was
It
throwing that
wasn't
ball.
even that. It was the fact that the Browns squandered it again. Like, I don't know. They keep doing this. I don't know how Cleveland keeps doing this. Between the Jets and the Cleveland Browns, I don't know who's the worst run franchise. I really don't. Like, it would have to be the Browns. Like, this may be the worst run franchise in all of sports. In all of team sports, the Browns are probably the worst. Because I don't know what went in their head to make them be like, yeah, let's send them to the division rival, the Bengals. Mind you, the Bengals were dog water. They was dead in the dirt. They was 6 feet under. It makes no sense. But that was my takeaway from that Thursday night game.
No, that's tough. Moving on to the next topic. The Eagles, speaking of the Broncos, they also lost to the Broncos and the Giants in their last two games. So, do you think this is a cause for panic in Philadelphia, or do you think they can easily bounce back from this?
You see, your boy retired. Your boy
Yeah,
retired. He said he saw that Giants game. He was
Smith.
like, "Yeah, I've seen enough. Let me go be a family man. It's time. It's time. I thought I was getting a Super
Tiggy
Bowl
was like,
here."
man, I'm cool off of it.
They
That
said,
was dude that
"Nigga,
was with Cash
gave me,
Doll.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
cash
my boy say
dog."
Tiggy, man. It's a Darius.
He's
That's a
like, "I got
big
cash
ring
dog. My
when we
kids
had
at the
when we had a
crib.
pass
Like,
rush.
why am I still playing football? Why am I still playing football?" He saw that loss and lost his one for it. It's like it's been a great career after that Eagles loss.
Trying to be a family man. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I got cash all at the crib, couple meals stacked up. I'm cooling. Why?
Dude,
Shoot,
hey,
I'm
man.
cooling.
I don't even like
I'm
Philadelphia
cooling.
like that. It's kind of cold up here, nigga. I could be, I could be anywhere else in the world. That's crazy. He retired immediately mid-season. That was a best pass rusher too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
The wild part about it is Philly's in a position where I kind of got to eat my words for the AJ Brown take because it's like y'all not feeding y'all best players, man. Y'all not utilizing your best boys, man.
Quan
I
is not
got to
even
eat
doing
my
great.
words for that. Like y'all not even using Quan in the right way. Like Shayshawn Barkley, y'all not even using Saquon in the right way. So
Facts.
it's really greasy. And a lot of people are gonna blame Jalen Hurts and his like stoicism and his you know what I'm saying and like just his play in general. I gotta lean more on coaching. Like I don't know what their OC is doing, man, with some of these play calls. Like Wob said, he's just overcomplicating the game. Get the ball to your best players. Put Saquon out back if you know you can't get him in the backfield to do work. Like do different things like that. Kind of do what the Steelers do with Gainwell. Do what I did with Gainwell when he was out there. Put him out in the receiver work, have him work like that. Then have him flex back to back. Like do different things to get him the ball. Like I don't understand how you can lose to the Giants knowing that y'all have a better roster. Granted, the Giants defense was playing punch mouth football. They was getting after it all night on defense and offense. They was flexing hard. They was stunting hard. It felt like a rejuvenized team. But I don't understand like what their thought process is. Their pass rush is definitely taking a step behind. Braun at the end that linebacker group is definitely taking a step behind. Their DBs are excellent. I still think their DBs are still pretty up there, pretty solid DB room. But you got to start asking a lot more questions. Like we got to utilize our guys, and you got to start asking the OC more questions. Like what are we doing with these play calls? What are we doing to get our guys the football? What are we doing to utilize our best players when we need them the most? Because those two losses was indicative of them not using their best players. AJ Brown was not used enough in both games. Devontae Smith was not used enough in both games. Like it's just clear as day, and it's not, and it feels like they're not drawing up plays for them. That's what it feels like. I don't know what the inner workings is, but it just feels like they're not drawing up plays for them, and they're down to back to back losses. Can they bounce back? Yeah, they have the best roster in football, so yeah, they can bounce back. But I haven't seen enough from Jalen Carter this year. Like Jalen Carter turned ghost. Like I haven't since he spit on Cuz in week 1. I haven't seen bro do anything. So it's like I need to be a little bit more honest with the Eagles and really watch a lot more film instead of just trusting what they do best, which is just get ahead, and then once they get ahead, they maintain lead. I need to trust more film and watch more film of what I need to see, because I was clearly wrong with my take about AJ Brown, and like the Eagles just need to do what they've been doing.
True. You guys have anything else you'd like to add?
I guess to keep it short, AJ Brown. Now, granted, him saying what he did kind of fucked up like the chemistry of the team, but he wasn't wrong. Because at the end of the day, I'm a star wide receiver. Y'all got people saying I'm trash because I'm not putting up no stats. And at the end of the day, yeah, you can say the whole they're winning thing, but my stats and my touchdowns is how I get paid. Now, granted, y'all already done took care of me, but when my career is done, yeah, look. For example, you see how they did Michael Irvin? How Mike Irvin is a three-time Super Bowl winning champion, but people are now saying Michael Irvin is not like that because of his stats, like compared to other people that you would consider better than him.
That video
So
of him going off is
yeah,
crazy,
Yeah,
bro. I ain't
that
gonna
ran
lie.
it's
like
like
That's one of the funniest videos I've seen. I ain't
salute
gonna
the
lie.
real
so
Kane,
like
man.
say in
Real
the next
Kane, go
five,
Kane,
let's say
man.
the next 3 to 5 years, right? The Eagles win two more Super Bowl titles, right? So now AJ Brown would be like Michael Irvin. He's a three-time Super Bowl champ. But let's say his stats don't indicate that he was as good as like a Jettas, a Chase, a Amon-Ra St.
Mm,
Brown, Puka, stuff like that.
mm.
You know that that's going to eat at him later in his career? You feel me?
Especially in this
Because
generation, yeah, facts.
you know how kids are. You know how kids are. We was kids at one point saying, yeah, them old niggas suck. Imagine in 10, 15 years, somebody going to tell you AJ Brown was not nice. You be like, bro, what that nigga
I'm already
say?
saying
You don't know how
it.
good AJ Brown was.
And
Yeah,
Like,
the
I'm
thing
already
bro.
about
saying
it
it.
is, if you wasn't growing up and watching it, all you're gonna do is compare stats in the future.
That's it.
They gonna put up stats,
That's it.
stats side by side, and they don't
And
tell
I
the full
and,
story.
and,
But
and I
they
kind of
wasn't there to see
overstepped.
it.
They
They
wasn't
wasn't there
And
to
there.
see
I
it.
kind of overstepped. Yeah, I didn't know that what they're going through in Philly is really like it feels like a scheming issue. Like they're not scheming, bro, the
Yeah,
ball.
that OC
They're not
sucks.
making like their OC. Yeah, I don't even know Cuz name. That's how bad it is, bro. Like I'm pretty decent with the coaches, but I don't even know who bro is. Like it's bad. Like it's one of those things where I have to ask myself, like, what are they actually doing on offense to get their best players the ball? Because their best players aren't really getting the touches that I'm used to seeing. Like they ran tush push 4 times in a row when they played each other. I was like, guys, what are we doing? So it's getting greasy. I'm not gonna say, oh no, they need to panic, but I got my eyes wide open at the Eagles now, because if they start teetering off, then it's a foot race to the party. It's literally like who wants it more every week? Because if they falling off, that means anybody has a shot to win the Lombardi this year, and that's good for me because my Ravens suck. So that means we got a shot still. But outside of that, it's one of those to where you still want to really look and be like, bro, what are y'all doing? Like this roster really didn't change much, and y'all are not performing to the standard that a team like this should. Y'all should be a pretty formidable foe, and y'all shouldn't be losing games like this early into the season. The Broncos defense is cold. No disrespect to the Eagles offense, but the Broncos defense got killers. You just got to know ball. Singleton, Bonito, them boys got killers. PS2, them boys got real deal killers on that defense. So Broncos, I can see that. Broncos are sneaky contender. They don't. Nobody really like Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix and Champagne, one of them boys. But besides of that, you shouldn't be losing to the Giants, man. And that kind of loss in both games back to back, you did not use your stars. I got to start looking. I got to start watching a lot more Eagles film for sure, because I was wrong. I was 100% wrong.
Feel you, feel you. So moving on to the next topic. So the Giants have been playing pretty well behind Jackson Dart. So do you think that will be sustainable? And do you think in the future should New York trade for a wide receiver now that Neighbors is out for the season?
Let me go real quick.
Shoot. Yeah.
Gotta
I'm gonna
move.
get on this. So I would say, with the Giants situation is weird because like they're playing good, but I don't think that's sustained for too long. They play the Broncos this weekend. They're about to get killed. They're about to get killed.
That defense, I expect them to lose. That defense, that Broncos defense, like if they come through punching with the Broncos defense, that I'm gonna be 100% sold. I ain't fully bought stock yet, but I am. I was already a Dart guy. I told y'all Dart is a better quarterback than Cam. No one believed me. I was trying to tell y'all. I was like, I don't know how Cam Ward is going number one overall and Dart isn't. Like it baffles my
I do
logic.
remember you saying that.
Cam is
Like I
still
was saying
cold
that, I was
though.
trying to tell the streets. I was like, bro, Cam Ward is a Miami boy. Like I love the Kings, even though we just lost to Louisville last night. It's a different story for a different day. I was trying to tell everybody that Dart is the guy, number one pick overall drafted. Drops to 22nd, a little bit egregious. It's okay though. I ain't gonna be mad at it. I understand it. It's whatever. It is what it is. He finally gets the chance to start. He shows that he makes this team different. I think what is gonna be their Achilles heel is probably gonna be that defense and how they are so inconsistent. That defense has all the talent in the world and is so inconsistent. It kind of scares me and it makes me think that even if the Giants show certain progressions in they play, they probably won't get to where they need to be until they get a much more consistent defense. And I don't think it's players. I don't think it's skill. We talking about coaches all today. I don't know what their DC is doing. Bro has one of the best D lines in the league, and you lose them to the Saints. So we have to ask serious questions. You can see the growth already. You can see the maturity already. You can see the swagger already. You can see a lot of these things that you look for in a franchise quarterback from Dart. Do I think they should trade for a receiver since Neighbors is injured to pair up with him? Yes, I actually do believe so. I think that is probably one of the best things they could do right now. Give him more people to work with. Because right now, who is he throwing it to? Wandell and Slay? I love Wandell, but that's not good work, bro. That's not good work. And that's why you seen Scatterboo get all them touches. Cause Scat is really like they offense right now. They banging hard behind Scat. They going crazy behind Scat. And Scat opens a lot of things up. Imagine if you added a deep threat. You know what I mean? Imagine if you added like a Chris Olave. Even though I don't think the Saints would give up Chris Olave because he's having a good year this year and he's still young. But like maybe a Rashid Shaheed or
Yeah, that's
a guy like in that mold to where like you can get the ball deep to him. He can work some underneath. You know what I'm saying? That kind of build would be, you know, something that I can see they would need not only for now but the future because I don't think they want to be spamming Neighbors in the future. I'm also afraid that like the league is caught on, and with Neighbors coming from the ACL, they're gonna be doing crazy work to make sure he don't get the ball. So you want to give him more options outside of Scatterboo. I think his legs are gonna also be a factor as we continue to see him play. But I want to see just a little bit. I want to see just a little bit more poise in the pocket. He's still a tad bit erratic, but at the same time, I can't be mad at it because he makes plays, man. He makes plays, and Dart is their future at the moment. There still is a lot to be held, still is a lot to be seen. He is my early rookie of the year candidate, in my honest opinion. If they could split the award with him and Scat, I'd give it to both of them boys. Um, but that's just kind
He's
of what it
close.
looks like right now. Yeah, that's just kind of what it looks like right now for the Giants. I think they got their QB one of the year, or excuse me, or the future. But there's still some things that need to be done, especially on that defensive side, if they want to continue to make the progression that I believe they can make. Because I think they Super Bowl contenders with Dart at quarterback, 100%. I think they can easily make a Super Bowl run with the roster they have on the defensive side with Dart at quarterback. I think you just got to give him some more pieces, give him a tight end that he can really like spread the seams with, give him another receiver to help with Neighbors. I think the sky's the limit in all reality.
Sounds good. I feel like the Giants' future is bright as well.
So Mark
So
does
moving
too.
on to the next. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Shout out to
Definitely
Mark,
does.
man. We need him back. We need him back to face off against Watt, bro. I'm
yeah,
telling
Yeah,
you.
we
nigga,
got to
stop
get
ducking
that,
it.
bro. He
Dunking. Dunking.
stuck your
Ooh.
bump. Yeah, I swear.
Edit some dunk emojis, man, into this.
Nah,
Dunking.
for real. On to the
Said,
next
yo,
topic. So the Titans have fired their head coach after starting 1-5 this year. Where do you guys think they'll go from here? Who is a good option filling that head coaching role?
You know what's crazy? I
I've seen
saw
some
the
crazy
video
takes.
on this. And somebody had a crazy take there. I might like, but the UNC head coach that's like
Bill
developing this
Belichick.
crazy quarterback. The
No, no,
UNT is
UNT, UNT,
developing.
UNT,
UNT is
UNT.
developing a
UNT. I thought
crazy
you said
quarterback,
USC.
Yeah,
and
University of North
of
the
North
quarterback,
Texas.
Texas,
the quarterback he
they're
developed
developing
out
a
of home.
quarterback like crazy, and the head coach, Coach Cam Ward, previously too
Yeah,
at
correct.
UNT.
It's not a
Mm.
bad take. It's
That's
a
some
little.
toss up right there. I'm like, but I heard he's like a quarterback wizard. Like I heard he is.
Mm.
Don't sleep just because he's at UNT, but it's not far fetched. That's a crazy
Yeah,
jump to a head coaching job in
It's
the
a
that's a
NFL.
fake.
crazy jump
That's a
from
Yeah, that's
UNT
crazy jump.
to Titans and
for
It's
real.
Dame,
Bama.
Texas
That ain't OU.
to
That ain't
Tennessee.
Texas. The
Me
University of
Green.
North Texas. But he used to coach Cam Ward. I think he used to coach Pat Mahomes too. I think he's
Yeah, facts, facts. He was a part of that.
like he's a quarterback wizard. It's not too far fetched. Maybe offensive coordinator. We promote somebody. Maybe.
I don't know what
Okay.
the Titans do. Callahan was like 4-18, 4-19 in his time there, bro. So them firing
Yeah,
him mid-season,
419.
yeah, firing him mid-season lets me know how bad it is for Tennessee.
Coming
Cam
Glenn.
Ward, yeah, Cam Ward's rookie season is pretty much he's pretty much gonna have to learn from, I would assume, 3 different head coaches. I know his day-to-day protocol probably won't change much, um, but it's not looking good. I don't think it was really a head coaching thing though. I do feel for Callahan. He's trying to being scapegoated right now because his team is just not good, bro. The offensive line is bad. They have no receivers. Who are their running backs? Tony Pollard and Samaje Spears. Like, oh, be for real. Like, no diss to. I actually like Samaje and Tony, like as ball players, but with this O line, that's nothing. That you don't have. You don't. That's not
Yeah.
enough. The defensive line is there's really not much. Like they're getting some guys back this week, but it's really just Simmons, man. And honestly, if I'm the
They should
Titans,
trade
I'm
him.
trying to get what. Yeah, we got to get
Get some
some work
picks
for
for him.
you, bro. Like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
we need
facts.
some picks, baby, because it's rebuild time. So it's just
Send him
looking
to
really
Dallas.
greasy.
Dallas got the picks.
Yeah, Dallas got the picks, and if I know Jerry, he probably got the money. So I always think
Yeah.
Jerry, there's no way he can pay them boys, but Jerry always find a
He
way to pay
ain't
them
gonna
boys. So
spend it.
yeah, Jerry just don't spend the money. But I know Jerry got the money, so it would be impactful to get him and Kenneth Clark in there and see what that can do. Because Simmons is doing crazy work in pressures. He's doing like never before seen pressure work, like pressuring the quarterback playing nose tackle. Like he's doing crazy work. Like he's literally all they have right now, and it's Cam Ward and him. But I would say if I'm Tennessee, just wrap it up, start training boys, start getting what you can. But I don't know who's next up for head coach. I've seen some nasty takes. I have seen some nasty takes of who they want to be their next head coach. Like I would say no to all of those candidates. But at the same time, what do you have to really offer at Tennessee other than like we have Cam Ward? Like that's it. Like you pretty much just like got Cam. It's like there's nothing else. So it's a full on rebuild for them. It's they're gonna be bad for at least 3 to 4 years before they figure it out. The only way they stop or they accelerate the rebuild is if Cam takes like a massive leap. And I've already seen things from Cam to where he's
He's
throwing
looking
balls
good.
that are like, yeesh. It's like these are, I hate to be like, I think Mark might have said it, like these are Aaron Rodgers type like throws, bro. Like these are like
They're looking good.
zipping it. Like he's looking good, bro. There's so many things to love from his game, but it's just not enough when you don't have the roster. Like every quarterback needs some sort of supporting cast to get them to where they be. Callahan having to be the scapegoat is tough, but at the same time, when you go 4-19 in your first 2 years, what do you want me to say, bro? Like someone's got to be blamed, bro, and it's got to be you. So it is what it is. But I don't know where Tennessee goes from here. The season's over, in my opinion, for them. But mind you, the Ravens and the Tennessee Titans are in the same boat. So you tell me why we don't fire ours. I'm not talking about John either, but we need to fire somebody on that coaching
Man,
staff, and
I
we
am.
all know who it is, and we know we. Let me not go Ravens. We talking Cam Ward, Tennessee Titans. They in a tough predicament, and only God knows where they go from there.
Facts.
For sure, for sure. There's a lot to think about when it comes to that team. So on to the last topic for football. The trade deadline is coming up. So who do you think would be some candidates that would be on the trade block and ready to go to a new team? I know we mentioned Diggs earlier. Is there any other potential candidates to be
We've
traded
been
Me
talking Trey
that
personally,
you
Hendricks
want to
all
mention?
year. Yeah.
yeah, Anderson. I think Alvin Kamara needs to lead the Saints. Go to a good
Mm,
team.
go to
You're already
Baltimore.
30. You're already 30. Go enjoy the rest of your career, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he probably got what,
This
2 to 3 years left.
Cause he can't give nothing
If
good
that,
to the team. They ain't never gonna see glory.
yeah, Alvin Kamara is
Bless
a
you,
is
buddy.
a good candidate. Jacoby Myers, that's another good one. Jacoby need to
That's a
find a
good
way out
one.
of
That's a
yeah,
good
that's a
one.
good one, man. Jacoby is really talented, dog. If you watching football, Jacoby Myers for the Las Vegas Raiders, man, he could play. He could play. I think he would
Yeah.
benefit from a new scene. Like it would be cold. It would be really cold to see him in a Carolina jersey. I think Carolina would benefit desperately from a Jacoby Myers kind of player. Another
Yeah.
one no one's talking about, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I say, bro, Chris Godwin up, man. If I if
Yeah,
I'm the Buccaneers, I'm
they're deep,
bro. We
bro. Their
can get
what's
a
it called
lot for
class is
Chris.
deep.
We can get a little decent for Chris Godwin. I know he's a little injury prone, but we can get some work for Chris Godwin, man. We can get some work for Chris Godwin. Like, obviously Trey Hendricks. We talked about Simmons. I think the Titans should just say thank you, Jeffrey, for all you've done for us. We have nothing to give you anymore. It's time.
See, if I'm the
It's
Giants,
time to go be a Cowboy.
I probably, even though this sounds crazy, but it's like with what they're already building with their D line, you could probably let somebody like a Dexter Lawrence go for a lot of picks.
Ooh, probably.
I
Right
thought
team,
you were
wrong
gonna say
player.
somebody else.
Tibbs. I think they
I
need
thought you were
Nah,
gonna say
Tibbs.
oh,
I think
Tibbs. I thought you
Thibodeau
were
is a
gonna say
little bit
Tibbs. I was
more.
like,
Cause they
ooh,
love
Dexter.
they do Dexy. They
Dexy,
do Dexy
Dexy.
Dexy in the locker room, bro.
Oh, but
They
Mike
love
could
that.
go. Dexter Lawrence
That's
could
their
go.
thing. Yeah,
yeah,
they
I was about
love
to
that.
say, if Mike can get shipped, anybody can get shipped, bro.
That's true.
God.
Yeah, y'all not lying.
But the
Y'all not
defensive
lying.
tackle, like they got
You're
somebody
right.
But I
You're right.
in.
don't.
They
The
Yeah,
got
way
Tibbs is
somebody
probably better
they
because
in.
they still got Brian Burns and Abdul Carter. So yeah, Tibbs will probably be the
correct.
better
So
option.
Tibbs,
I think Tibbs is probably more likely.
but he's
Right
playing
team.
good though.
But Tibbs is playing great too. So,
But
but that,
Tibbs
that would be
playing
a
good
team that I
ball.
can see. Let's get some work for that.
Kayvon
That's a good
Thibodeau,
one.
future
Yeah,
Raven. You heard
Kayvon.
it first.
You know,
You heard it
we
first.
need anything, boss. I'm like, bruh,
That would
please,
actually be a
anything.
good fit. That would be a major
Like,
Yeah.
fit actually.
I need anything right now. Anything.
He seems like a Raven too. I can see it.
We saw Baltimore trade Odaway to the Chargers, and Odaway already cooking up. So we need
We suck, bro.
anything,
We fucking suck.
anything. Bro, tell me about it. Like we need anything, but those are some guys that are in mind that aren't anything really set in stone. I said Rashid Shaheed, could be something that the Giants could look towards too, from the Saints. Alvin Kamara is another one that Watt mentioned. So there's a couple players that I think should get traded. I think the most likely though is Trey. In all reality, Bengals can't
Yeah.
pay him. They gave him a $10 million raise. There's a couple teams I know that need pass rush. Baltimore, we already done seen what the Bengals and the Browns did cahoots with. For division rival trades don't even matter anymore. Screw it. Let's go get Trey. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think I would love Ravens to go get Simmons, but I don't think we got the money. I just don't think we can handle that contract in all reality. I don't think
We
Baltimore
are
can
gonna need
handle
a D
getting
tackle
Jeffrey
though.
Simmons,
'Cause
but
I
we
think
do need a D
Madubuike's career is
tackle.
done. I think
Yeah,
Madubuike's career is done.
uh, praying for my boy, man, because they saying it's neck, they saying it's nerve damage in
And he
neck
don't want to
is.
get the surgery, so yeah, I think he's done.
Yeah, I think it's Raps, gang. Yeah. And Madubuike was the bright spot on our D line. So replacing him with someone like Jeffrey Simmons, even though he's a little higher, he's a little older in his career, but we can stretch that out. We see what we're doing with Derrick Henry. It would be perfect too to get the Titans to do some more work with us. We didn't talk Titans before, got some trades going. And I think we can send some boys over for sure. Like we can definitely send some boys over for sure to the Titans, get them something to work with to get us right in the back position. But there's a couple of trades before the trade deadline, but it's like I said this too. It's a little bit off topic, but it's gonna lean into what we're gonna talk about next with the hoops. The Luca trade changed sports forever because now all GMs are looking like at their guys like, oh, bro, if the price is right, bro, if the money looks sweet, like this, get out of here, bro. You gotta go. And I don't want to be that kind of guy to speculate too much. I kind of want to let the facts talk. But like y'all said, everybody can be cut. Like we see Michael Parsons get traded. Anybody can go pack your bags, boy. You know what I mean? So it's time to be a Houston Texan for all I know. It could be anybody can get traded. So it's something you got to keep your eye on. You got to keep watching. And as we get closer to trade deadline, I know a lot more rumors will start becoming legit facts, and we'll see. I think this year's trade deadline, the NFL is going to be insane. I'm prepared for it. I think this year's trade deadline is going to be insane. And we'll see who gets moved. We'll see who gets moved. I hope my Ravens are serious and do something. I pray.
For sure. So now moving on to basketball, currently in the preseason for the NBA. But before we get into that, I want to say congrats to the Aces for winning the WNBA championship. They swept the Mercury 4 game
That's a
sweep.
class.
Easy
It was
money.
the first
That was easy
first
money.
7 game series in history, ended in a sweep.
Easy
Asia
money.
Wilson won Finals MVP.
Go.
Now she got like 3 chips, 4 MVPs, 3 DPOIs.
Yeesh.
Go.
She's
I'm gonna say it
Braun.
right now. She's a goat. She's the goat.
She's the goat of
She
our,
is the
yeah,
goat.
she's the goat of our generation, and it's probably the goat WNBA. Yeah, all time. She big
Yeah,
in
all
all
For
time,
sure.
time.
and she an all timer on the college basketball level too.
And
So on the
and
women's
she
college
not even
basketball level
30
too.
yet, or she
Yeah,
just turned 30 or
she
something
is
like
okay.
that.
She just turned
She's
30.
She might be
yeah,
29 or 30 flat, yeah.
yeah. So she
She's
still
due
got a
for some
lot of
more.
career left.
Yeah, she's due for a
Yeah.
rack more. Heck yeah, fact.
She said ain't no game 7.
Man, ain't no
So
game 7. Big brooms.
shout out to her. Shout out to her, man. But getting into the preseason, so seeing a lot of exciting highlights. Is there any players that you guys want to point out that you see has like caught your attention this preseason?
Joel looks skinnier, which is a really good sign.
Jo-
Like he looks a lot more
Joel
like,
does, yeah.
yeah, he looks a lot more muscled up. That's a really good sign. He looks a lot more thinner. All the health concerns and injury concerns he's had over his whole career, not even say over the past couple of years, over his whole career. It's good to see him looking slimmer, looking a little bit more like just muscled up, you know what I'm saying? That's good to see. Lets me know he's taking this seriously. That's probably the big one. I've been watching a lot of the Sixers. I don't want to say I'm leaning towards that Sixers fandom, but my boy VJ, that boy VJ looking too
VJ's nice.
sweet.
VJ's nice.
Yeah, he looked too sweet last night. VJ, I said he was one of the nicest coming out the draft. I liked him a lot. The kid, I think the Chinese kid from Portland looked sweet this preseason too.
Hmm.
That played for Portland. They calling him the Asian Jokic. Like, bro, he looked nice too. Um, but that's really the only things I
Ace
watched.
Bailey been hooping.
Ace Bailey's been
Ace Bailey,
hooping. What? Nice.
yeah.
That's
Shout out.
He
big.
only played 2 games this preseason, but he had
That's
like 20 in like
big.
each of them. Like,
Shout
Okay,
out.
that's nice. That's big.
yeah,
Got him, yeah.
yeah.
He said, I don't want to play.
Cooper
No, you don't
Flag
play.
looks nice too. I ain't gonna lie.
Flag was always going
Cooper
to be
Flag look.
special. We know what
Uh,
that come with, man. We know what that was.
hopefully. I
We
just don't
knew,
agree with him
well,
being a point guard. I think that's the only thing.
really, I don't mind it
Really, you don't agree?
Yeah,
because
they're gonna have to
you
really
can do a lot
develop
of
him into
flexing with
that.
that. You can do a lot of flexing with that. I also like the Rockets. What I noticed about the Rockets is their lineup is tall as hell. Like the Rockets
Yeah, they got
are
a whole
long.
tall ass
Pause.
roster.
But they're long, dog. They got a lot of length. They got a lot of length. Like they got a serious amount of length. And it's one of those things where I think as the season progresses, that's gonna play a big factor, bro. That's gonna play a big factor. I did notice that in the preseason
For
that the
sure.
Rockets are they're a really long team. And I didn't know also watching the preseason ball that the Cavs have the most expensive starting lineup. Like I didn't know that. I learned that watching
I didn't know
preseason.
that either till
Yeah,
you
they
said
have
it.
the most expensive starting lineup. No one, I think once what's big boy name? Not Donovan, but brain's going blank right now.
Darius Garland.
When Garland come back, their starting lineup will be making. No one's gonna be making under 20 million. Nobody.
Damn.
I swear. Yeah. So
That's
Damn.
crazy.
so big. It's
Jared
gonna be a big.
Allen, Mobley, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell. Who else in they starting line?
No one's gonna be making. I think that who's they fifth? Who they fifth?
I think he just said
Mobley,
the
not
fifth.
I'm
Did
trying
you
to
Mobley.
just say the
remember.
fifth?
Jared Allen. Who they three?
Mobley, Jared Allen, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, and somebody else.
Who they three? I know, but I know all of them making 20 million. I seen it. I seen the what's it called? Everybody making over 20 million once
Shout out
Garland
to
come
them.
back. So this is gonna be a big year for Cleveland, man. A really big year. That championship window's open, paying all these money to these boys. You can't afford to be
For sure.
losing first round no more, man. And I
Facts.
gave
The
Donovan
East
Mitchell a
is
lot
wide
of flack.
open.
So, but the East is butt naked, like wide open. So, but that's kind of what I've seen from preseason. I ain't watched too much preseason, but I was enough to keep tapped in. But we waiting for next Tuesday, man. Season starting. It's gonna be a show.
Yeah. I'll say the most concerning thing I seen was Wemby, bro. They said he getting taller. They said he was like 7'7", and even like from his highlights, he looked like he's been getting stronger too.
Mm-hmm.
So
He out there
yeah,
dream
it's only a
Um,
shaking
matter of
people and
time
stuff.
until
Bro,
yeah,
I ain't gonna
it's only
lie.
a
He
matter of
looked like a
time till the
combination
Spurs take
between
over.
Giannis and like Embiid, like in the same kind of. It's scary, and he can blow P from the three. It's bad, bro. We don't know what's gonna happen, but I can guarantee you, nobody's prepared for what the Spurs are gonna do with Fox and Wemby. It's about to be really greasy, man. It's about to be. Shea's gonna have one of the hardest title defenses I think we've ever seen. For the Thunder to defend this title they just had, it's going to be tough. I think
Yeah, for sure.
it's going to be harder than the last 3 title defenders, for sure. So I thought Jokic was going to have a really hard time defending that title. I think Shea and the Thunder are going to have an even harder time defending their title they just got. It's going to be very, very vicious.
I agree with you, but bias aside, I think they do repeat though, because whoever comes out the East, whoever comes out the West is blowing out whoever comes out the East. I ain't gonna lie. Boston is injured.
Mm.
Uh, who else is good
JT
after
said
Boston?
Yeah.
JT said he trying to come back this year. JT said
He needs to
JT said he
to
come back in
slow
30
the
games.
fuck down.
He
Toby
need to
mentality.
slow it down,
That's
bro.
that Toby
JT
mentality.
said he coming back in 30 games.
Yeah, Boston is
Hey,
Toby
hurt.
as a
mentality.
fan, he need to slow down,
Tyrese is
bro.
hurt.
As a fan, he need to slow down.
Yeah.
This is the Knicks' chance. If the Knicks don't make it to the finals this year, blow that shit up. It's over.
And you know they
I'm serious. This
they
is
could
their
bring in Mike
easiest path.
Brown.
It's between
This is this should be the easiest.
This is their best
This is
Yeah.
chance.
their best chance. Facts.
who do they got to go
Like
through?
they fired Tiff to get Mike
Detroit and
Brown in. So
Orlando.
yeah.
Probably that's it, right? Detroit and Orlando would be their biggest competition.
Don't
Detroit,
forget, you see how people
Orlando,
getting
probably
treated.
Cleveland.
You see Donovan Mitchell. See how them boys talk about you. They don't even care about you, bro. First round exits. Ridiculous.
That is
Ridiculous.
crazy.
Too
You got
talented.
the Hawks out there too. Hey,
Mm.
the East is just wide open. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Pacers, bro. We keep forgetting about the Pacers. I know Hallie
it's
is
over, bro.
hurt too, bro.
It's
I
nah,
know.
that was
But they
black magic.
still
That was a
have
black
a
magic
really
player
good
vote, bro. It's
roster,
over.
bro. Does no one think
That
they have
shit
a
is
good
done.
roster?
It's over. Bro.
Wow.
I mean, they have.
What?
Think about this, right?
They really
as
made.
good as Andrew Nemhart is, having to score more and play all that defense he be playing, he is going to be gassed all year. It's over.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Try again next year for the Pacers for sure. And they lost Miles Turner too.
They did, yeah.
Pack that shit up. It's over.
Tough.
Thunder up.
You know what's crazy? Nobody talking about the Bucks at all.
What you want me to say?
Man,
Cricket.
What you want me to say?
free Giannis, bro.
Yeah.
Free
What you want me to
Giannis,
say?
bro. You see they signed. You see they signed both his brothers.
You know what this is
They
about.
signed both
It's a
his brothers
family
to keep
affair,
him
yeah.
in there,
Like
bro.
this is a family. Like that ass though. I'm like, oh, like we know what Giannis can do, bro. Like
We talking about Braun. Well, Giannis having his way with the Bucks.
yeah,
Giannis
like he
going
just
I'm
yeah
not
he
gonna lie.
He running that organization.
He just do.
He is what they say LeBron is.
Yeah,
what they
he's
say
actually
LeBron
doing
is.
that. Hey man, LeBron getting a bad rep because Giannis is just doing it right in
Addict
front of our
GM,
eyes.
that's what
We
they
just
gonna
let
call
that
him.
go. We just let that
Addict
vibe.
GM, yeah, that's what they
Let
call
it
him now.
vibe.
Addict GM. I'm telling you,
The league ain't saying nothing. The commission ain't saying nothing.
just having
They
his
just let
way.
that
Just
vibe.
When I see they got both his brothers, I was like, yeah, they trying to keep him.
They
They trying to keep him
whatever
for
it
sure.
takes, shout it. Come on, this the hope. This the hope.
You gotta
This
put the
is the
gang
hope.
on. You gotta put the gang
Man,
on.
what?
We all eating. We all eating.
They don't want Giannis to start talking to
Man.
superstars like, bro, come play with me. They don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want that. So we got to do what we got to do to keep them.
Facts.
It's crazy. It's crazy. One final question. This one's about Zion. You've seen that he's lost some weight going into the season. Do you think this might be a season where he actually
No.
plays above 60 games?
No.
No?
He has
No.
a chance because he lost the
Sheesh.
weight. It's not about losing the weight though. It's about keeping the weight off from coming back. You know what I'm saying? And he
That
gotta.
is true, though.
I ain't
That
gonna
is
lie.
true.
This is about to sound like an old head take. Them niggas don't be stretching for real. Yeah, these boys don't be stretching. They don't be stretching. Because there's no reason why you always pulling a hamstring.
That was off
You pulling a
everything.
quad. These niggas ain't stretching for real, man.
He said he don't be
They be cramping up. They need some goddamn electrolytes in their system. But
$1 billion
I am
industry.
I'm rooting for Zion though. I really hope he does play like a lot this year because
Me too.
he's kind of been a waste. He's not a bust, but he's been a waste of a first overall draft pick. The nigga's never there. But when he's on the court, he's averaging 25 easily.
The kill is this is my big dilemma. The Pelicans are in a terrible market. They have an elite star, face of the NBA kind of player that can't stay healthy. But
Nigga,
when he
Zion
is
Joe
playing,
Burrow. Zion is Joe Burrow. It just clicked. It just clicked. He misses a
without
lot
the
of time, but
championship
when he's
runs.
there, he is
But
cooking.
when he's there,
Yeah,
he is on the money. That's actually a good take. But I will say the biggest thing for me, that's why I said no, is that honestly, the same thing I said about Joel, and I was right. It doesn't matter how many games Zion plays. It won't lead to success for them boys. It won't. It won't. It won't.
Damn, you think so?
I know so.
Didn't they boost
I
up their
know
roster
so.
though?
It's not like they just be losing when he be playing though.
Bruh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come
It's
on,
just
bro.
that he don't be playing.
Come
Literally.
on, bro.
Like I can't say with Zion on the court, they not a playoff team, or they not at least a playing team.
Shit.
That's what we doing it for. The 11 seed, 12 seed. That's what we doing it for.
I mean, shoot, they in the West. The West is pretty packed.
But
In
that
the
kind
East,
of
they
goes
probably be
back
a
to
top
my
five
point.
seed.
They aren't gonna do much even with him playing, so it doesn't really matter if he plays 60 plus. I think for anything is just to prove that Zion was not a waste of a pick. I think the organization finally got to him and was like, bro, it's either you get this together this year or we have to cut ties. Point blank period. And if you keep this up, we gonna put smut on your name and no team will sign you ever. You're gonna be riding the bench for the rest of your career. Like I think it got to that. I don't think it was that extreme, but it got to that kind of turning point for them to where it's like, Zion, you have to do something to make us look like we made the right decision by drafting you. But again, even if they're able to have Zion play 50 plus games, which would be amazing to even get him to 55, 60 plus games, I don't think it's going to change their predicament as an organization. Terrible market. Don't win. I wouldn't say they don't win, but they don't do enough in such a stacked division, excuse me, such a stacked conference, even hell, their division in such a stacked conference to where you can see them making a big run even with Zion healthy. Like I'll be honest with you, I'll be completely honest with
What has the best of the? When has the Pelicans have been at their best? Like when's the last time they had a deep playoff? Probably when they was the Hornets. I don't even think it's that. Like,
I
damn,
guess their best
Golly.
chance
it's
when
been
they
a
had
while. It
AD
might
and
just,
Boogie, probably.
That's all I was
yeah,
like,
when they had
Boogie?
AD and Boogie, but that was like a first round exit that year,
Yeah.
right?
you. And I don't,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that roster that they have this year is, I think it's better than those AD Boogie years, but the league has gotten so much better, honestly.
I don't even think it's
You
better than
see,
that
you see, you
roster.
see, and this is me saying it's better because they have Zion healthy. This is not even counting the rest of them boys that's playing. So it's like,
Man, that Pelicans team had Drew Holiday, Rondo, AD,
you see,
Boogie. That was a
you
stacked
see,
team. It was just injuries.
you see. So, and again, he's still in New Orleans. The gumbo gonna be flowing. The shrimp po' boy is gonna be there. I don't know what's on. I don't know. I'm being 1,000. We not making jokes. This is real life.
You
Like
gotta
that
send it to
boy
somewhere.
clearly was having an issue.
The
Like he
Washington
was.
somewhere. You gotta,
Like,
gotta send
bro,
it
the
somewhere
boy was
You
having
barren.
an
gotta go.
issue
You gotta
being
send
in
it
New
somewhere
Orleans.
barren.
Gotta go somewhere
Applebee's
where the
was out
food not
there.
good.
You know what I'm
They
saying? The
have good
crack
East. Do
was
not
out
send
there.
Zion
The
there.
etouffee out there. The
Golly,
boy was
he
eating
cannot be trusted.
what? The boy was busting down plays. You know it. To see how we look now in the
A
press conference
millionaire
and
in New
everyone,
Orleans sound crazy.
boy, you know you eating good, dog. You know you eating,
A millionaire in New
bruh.
Orleans,
You
man.
know you eating good, bro. So
There's
I
nothing
don't
else
know.
to do
Like
out there.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. That market isn't good enough to push fans to take that team serious enough in all reality. And the organization is just hasn't shown me they want to build a winner. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Since the AD trade, I literally have not seen it. I dead ass haven't seen it. Like I think they were content with drafting Zion and hoping that Zion was going to be like LeBron and he was going to make players better. And then they found out, bro, does what he do. You know what I'm saying? Off the field, I mean, off the court, whatever. And but when he on the court, he electric. I just don't think it's enough. I just generally don't think it's enough. And even if they make the playoffs, when they start running into them killers like the Spurs, when they start running into them killers like the Thunder, when they start running into them killers, it's like it's not. And I ain't gonna lie to you. And the Lakers have a terrible roster, but the Lakers could punch them boys easily in the face come playoff time. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you.
For sure, for
I'm
sure,
gonna be
for
so
sure.
1,000 with you. Because with Luca and LeBron, damn near anything possible. And Luca looking crazy in Euro hoops, looking skinny and so I don't even. I have no faith for the Pelicans in all
They
reality.
say he dunking again.
So the Pelicans is cooked, is what I just told y'all. The Pelicans is cooked. Zion playing 60 games won't change their predicament as an organization, and that's what I feel. If it's any different, we'll see come the season. We'll see come the season. If Zion stays healthy, can they be a top 5 team in the West? Yeah, I think. I don't think that's out the question. I don't think that's out the question because Zion has the skills to do so. But do I think that's likely? No.
I see what you're saying. Well, yeah, that's a good take. Guys, any final thoughts on the NBA preseason?
Ready for that
All
regular
right.
season,
Well,
Who y'all got win the finals since
Yep,
we here?
regular.
Since we here, who y'all got win the finals again? Don't say
You
the
know,
Thunder. We already know who you gonna say, Wop. We already know you gonna say the Thunder.
fact. Matter
Man,
of fact.
I already know you gonna say the Thunder, bro.
Matter of fact. Matter of fact. Come on, bro. You see it. You see it, bro. You
Wow.
see
uh,
it, bro. You see it, bro.
The shirt
oh.
look kind
Wow,
of
that
faded.
lets
I
you tough.
don't
That's
Look
know.
at
actually
that
tough.
shirt.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
that's
That's
the
a
That
tough
says
shirt.
official
24.
I
That
merch.
don't
says
That's a
know.
tough.
24, 25. It's
Mickey
rated
The
Mouse.
25,
lyric on it.
26 around this time next year. You feel me?
All
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes, sir.
All
We
right.
back at it. We back
All
at
right.
it.
I don't
All
know.
right.
I ain't gonna lie. I think this year it might be. It's gonna be out of three teams, and they all in the West.
Mm.
I'm gonna say Thunder, Nuggets, or Wolves.
Ooh, Wolves are good. Cause Ant, ooh, yeah,
Yeah,
Ant
they've been knocking on that door for too
for too
long.
long, man. Facts. Ant sweet too,
It's been
man. Ant
like
been looking
back to
too
back
sweet.
years. They've
Yeah.
been in the
WCF, yeah,
yeah.
they hungry. I know they hungry. Yeah, they hungry. That's a good one. Yeah.
Jeff, you got any predictions for who's gonna win the finals this year?
Nah, not at all. We'll have to see.
Mavericks fans.
No
Just kidding.
Mavs.
No,
Yeah,
Just
no
kidding.
no,
Mavs.
I'm
no,
just kidding.
Mavs
no,
got a
no,
chance
no.
though.
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna jinx nothing. You ain't getting it out of me.
I'm
Nope.
just here to enjoy it, baby.
Yeah,
I'm just here to
I'm
watch
just
good
go here to
hoops.
enjoy. I'm just here to see hoops, man. And I ain't jinxing nothing. It's going. If it happens, it happens. Nope. We went to the finals. I did not
Yeah.
know that. Yeesh. I wouldn't have believed you if you told me to get in the season.
I'm dead. All right, well, I feel you. Vic, your predictions on who going to the
Shoot,
finals?
the Lakers, just for my boy 8, man. Just for 8. This roster is
Out of all the
garbage.
people on that team, not Bron,
But
not
just for
Luca,
my brother, nah,
Aiton,
just for my brother
Aiton.
DeAndre Ayton, my Lakers, or my 8 Lakers, gonna make that. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, but in all seriousness, I would lean closer actually in all seriousness to the Thunder, man. I think that roster is the same, bro. Have championship
It's the
experience.
same roster,
It's dead
yeah.
ass the same roster. I'm so big on continuity in basketball. I think continuity is maybe the most second important thing in basketball outside the players you have. I think just having continuity, the same roster coming back, them boys know they got to defend the chip. They know Shea is they head honcho leader. Like they all ball crazy with Shea on court. Like so, I got the Thunder's running it back again. I think it will be a gauntlet though. We said it for years, for the last
For
3 years,
sure.
that the West is going to be a dogfight. Feel like I keep saying it every year. This year now more than ever, the West is about to be like
It's,
a war. Like it's gonna be a gladiator fest. It's
it's
gonna be
gonna be
about who.
fun.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be about who's gonna stay healthy. Like no one's saying the Rockets. I think the Rockets got a good shot too, man. With how tall they is, with
Even
KD.
without Van Vliet,
Yeah, with KD,
dang, Van Vliet don't matter.
with KD, them boys can do anything. Van V don't gotta do too much either.
That's what they thought with the
I
Suns.
feel like we said that about the Suns. We said that about the
I was like, the
Nets.
sky's the limit for the Suns.
We said that about the Thunder. Like,
Sky was the limit for the
Anything's
Suns.
possible. I think
KD,
no one
Book,
talking about the Rockets.
CP.
I think the Rockets can play. I think the Rockets got a shot. So
nah, the Rockets gonna be good though.
it's
Rockets
gonna
gonna
be
be good. I
the
just
West is
don't
gonna be
think.
a dogfight for real.
Bradley Beal. Suns had the
It's gonna be a
sky.
dogfight.
uh,
It's gonna be
the
drag them
Clippers
all.
still
It's
a
gonna
good
be
team too.
The Clips still a good team. You know they the super unction. That's like the unk capital right now, boy. Them boys old. I think that's the
No, you
oldest
know
roster
what's
in the NBA.
crazy? You know what's crazy? After the Warriors signed Al Horford, the Warriors became the oldest roster.
That's fuck. Excuse my language. That's nasty. Steph is
Yeah, their
okay
whole
with it.
starting lineup is like
35
35
plus.
plus.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, except for big boy. What's they white kid that they just drafted last year?
Oh,
Przinski.
Pajinski, I think he come off the
Oh, he
bench.
come off the bench. So yeah, their whole starting lineup is 35 plus. So that's crazy. That's
Steph,
nasty.
Jimmy, Draymond,
That
Al
is so
Horford. I don't
nasty.
know who else gonna be in.
That
Yeah,
is
it's
so nasty.
nasty lineup,
That
bro.
is a
Nasty
dirty
lineup
lineup. They're gonna get moshed in the West. Oh my God. They're
for
gonna get.
sure, for sure.
Oh, I don't want to say too much, but
But
they're
who
gonna get
knows,
cooked.
man? Who knows, man? Who
Nah,
knows?
they're
They
gonna
might be
get cooked,
good.
bro. No, they're gonna get like unless Steph is just like truly the greatest of all time. Steph would have to take his play to another level again in his later years. I'm expecting too much at this point. Like I'm literally expecting too much for Stephen Curry to take his play to the next level when it's already as high as it's gonna get. I don't. That's the only way they stand a chance. But I think that's what the Warriors believe. So I'm gonna let them just keep believing what they believe. So that's it.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Well, I'll say it's been a good episode, guys. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Fit Sports. Show love. Leave a comment. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to you guys, Vic, Jeff, Wop. Ask questions. Thank you guys for tuning in again. I'm Ed. See you guys next time. We out.
Y'all be
See y'all later.